Wow, okay. My internet is really concerned with me right now. It's really trying to test me. Test my nerve, test my metal. I take your test. Raise you. Welcome to the WatchaMania Rampage Watchalong. Special time, as always. Although at this point, this might as well be the regular start time. They've started at 6:30 more this year than they probably have at 10 o'clock, it feels like. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I got it blocked. My bad for the rocky start here, y'all. Woof. We're starting off with Blackpool Combat Club versus Best Amigos, it looks like. Hey, Lone Star. Welcome, Lone Star. How you doing? Thank you for the shout out. I saw Satnam get knocked down and back up and dominate. Yo, that's awesome. I'm glad you were able to see that. Because, yeah, I was like, as soon as I saw Satnam go, I was like, oh, that was like a big Satnam moment right there. And I know you're a big proprietor of Satnam Singh. But yes, I'm glad you were able to watch along to the VOD. Not many people do that. So, yes, I shall never mention. I appreciate you. There we go. Yeah, I just paused the music. That was an issue, it looked like. Oh, man. I'm just going to close a bunch of shit right now. Oof. There we go. Hey, Zoe. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. Ooh, the double choke slam spot. Yeah, Satnam really is going to be a great big man when all things is said and done. For a second, I thought Claudio was clean shaved. Now I can finally start focusing on this match. I feel like I have not been doing that enough. Yeah, that is a deep-ass cravat. You know, not cravat, all things considered, underrated hold. In this day and age, especially. All right, let's see if that helps at all. You know, Trent would be the one to try and go toe-to-toe with someone like Moxley. Just this little. Yes, I love that. The way he just like finally caved out.
Great coordination there by Best Amigos. All three members taking flight, taking down the Blackpool Combat Club. Look at this. Taking big chances, hopefully for them, getting big rewards. Beretta up to the top. Moxley still very unsteady. Claudio, counters to the uppercut.
Yeesh. He just got laid out by that. I think Trent's done. Actually, no, never mind. I'm selling out Trent too quickly. And also, I dig Yuta's gear. I feel Claudio is so underutilized. And that's saying something, because he's currently the world champion in the group. But I'm with you. Claudio feels like, for years, he's been underutilized. Gear is good. And that's saying something, because it's technically a combination of the black and red. But it's more white and black. Hey, what's up, Hex? How goes it, fam? Somebody get Hex up in here if you could, please. Just in time for Blackpool Combat Club versus the Best Amigos. But yes, y'all do drop a thumbs up on the way in if you could be so kind. Let's get us boosted and jumping off the ground here. After all this really rocky start. Apologies to VOD viewers. Remember when... Right. That was a thought process once upon a time. And not for nothing. He's a decent singles worker, but, like... Claudio. Oh, Zoe. You, Zoe. Hell yeah, throw it back. I'm gonna drink me some energy drink. Let me get more energy going. It looks like I'm trying. I think it might be a PC thing. Not entirely sure what that hold is. I'm trying to... I was about to call it, but I'm like, I don't know what it is. Got tea? Hell yeah. Caffeine for the win, fam. Caffeine all the way. No, this is black cherry vanilla sugar-free energy drinks. It's actually got 0 carbs, sugars, calories, and artificial colors. Yes, I would like a sponsor, please. Won't show the logo till I get it. Still need to try those. It's intense, Zoe. I will say that if you aren't, like, fairly resistant to caffeine, I wouldn't go for this one. This is 300 milligrams of caffeine right here. Nice! Spiked him right on the head. For a second, I thought his elbow pad was like a little metal brick or something. I'm like, what? The raspberry flavor, raspberry, I think it is. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Hex. It kind of makes him feel like this brilliant mastermind, so when he does wrestle, it's the big villain. Welcome, welcome. I did not catch the name, but thank you so much for joining us here at WatchaMania. That puts us at 99 subs, y'all. We're literally 1 sub away from 100. Holy crap, this is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here. 2. Oh, almost got it off of it, too. Did not catch the name. I couldn't look over to my Streamlabs fast enough. I have too many windows in the way. This is why I need a 3rd monitor. You know what? I think I know where I can go look. Actually, oh, I closed the tab. God dang. Oh, well. I can't kill you. Hook up. You just set yourself up for that. Well, I have to live the single monitor lifestyle. I'm a great... No, Craig. You are a trooper. Welcome, Dara. How do, fam? Thank you for coming on by. This early Rampage in particular is throwing off a lot of people. That could swing on them. We were just vibing earlier in the Discord, watching, what was it? SummerSlam 2006. I was like, it was 2006. Yuta caught, got hit with defeat, half and half. Is it time? Bandido's so hyped. Bandido's been waiting for this hug all freaking week. That's right! AEW like the British for once, right? I'm gonna say, honestly, at this point, I would almost prefer this time spot over the 10 p.m. time slot. It's more time zone. You know, never mind. The West Coast of yeah, the West Coast of America probably doesn't like it too much, but sometimes they get it too kind. I mean, 5 p.m. wrestling on average? Like, please. That's what they normally have. Although it might be a little early for some people. Oh! I'm glad that they made the point of Yuta being his former protege. I actually had forgotten that. Because Yuta's grown so much since he was with the Best Friends. 5 p.m. Yep. Hi, Assen. Hi, Assen. Welcome. I'm your host, Adam Cole. Oh, a nice splash. Got him. Yeah, because it's usually 8 p like Dynamite, for example. It's 8 p.m. here on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, it's 5 p.m. if you're watching it live. I mean, for the longest, I do believe it was preempted to, you know, their 8 p.m. But, you know, if they watch it through an app or something, like the TNT app, or they watch it through Fight, then they're watching it at 5 p.m. their time. You didn't see me last Wednesday? Oh, that's unfortunate, fam. I did go live last Wednesday, although the stream did die right before the main event. Well, the main event segments with the Young Cows, which is unfortunate. I didn't actually get that on stream. I was very disappointed about that. It's a very long time coming. They're just promoting DraftKings right now. 15, 6. Damn, why did it die? Yeah. Hello. I think it was just like I think my internet had just like flatlined. I'm trying to remember what it was because I've had so many flickers in between last stream and now. Yeah, Billy Graham had passed away recently. I'm going to mute this because the song is actually distracting. But yeah. Also, hello. I'm gonna take a rough guess. Is that you, Flora? Excalibur JR Y2K. Look like the oddest D&D party ever. That's great. Now I'm trying to apply classes to them, right? Okay. So, defeated 5 of his last 7 defeats and understand that that's skill. You already know. You already know. I conquered and lose. Got your new haircut? Dope. And I actually just last Friday I trimmed up a little bit. My hair's looking a little flat right now. I don't like that. Fill out. I have full hair. Show it off. God damn it. No, Flora, just scrolling through different streams. Ah. I get you. Hello. Sorry, I have a friend named Flora who goes by the username Garbage, and I always give them shit about it. So, for a second, I thought that was also a friend Flora. It's just because, yeah, maybe. So I'm like, I don't want to call anybody garbage. Nobody's garbage. But yes, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider it. If I'm not mistaken, we're at 99 subs right now, which is awesome. Thank you, thank you. I tipped it up like a few inches. I feel like most people wouldn't have noticed, but it's got a little layered, so it helps give it more of a full look. Fortunately, my hair's it's been in a ponytail all day, so it's kind of like flattened. I didn't get to puff it up enough because I was too paranoid about any internet issues, which, sure enough, struck right at the beginning there. Jericho Rogue, JR Warlock, Excalibur Sword Bar. I could see Tony being a paladin. Tony makes sense as a paladin. Jericho being a rogue. No, he's a wizard! Duh! I completely forgot. JR a warlock? Yep. Yeah. Got the pact to the Fed. That's okay. My name is just an inside joke from what I used to call my whistles every time. Rough. That's rough. But I get you. No worries. It's cool to know that there's a more harmless context to it than one would assume. That makes me a little more comfortable with it. Is there a mage? I want to be a mage. Yo. Lone Star, are you a D&D buff / tabletop buff? Oh my gosh. Quickly becoming my best friend. Wow, this is actually a full commercial break. Neat. Well, if they get it out of the way now, give us some more time later. I'm down with that. I D&D in a long time, but I used to play. Oh, Greg, I play it twice a week. I make sure I put it in my status and everything, so people were like, "Oh, okay." It's the thing. Yeah, I was actually funny enough, before WatchaMania was a thing, I had a D&D channel. Had. Yes, because I stream it privately, so that way if I crash or anything like that, the VOD isn't damaged. No, I don't eat one each stream. Actually, I don't even think I've had 40s. Well, never mind. With the invitationals and stuff, I probably have. No, I just eat pizza a lot. I like pizza. I always have. I eat it a lot, very often, and when the year started and AEW got their updated graphics, I too wanted to update the layouts and stuff to match the show, and I got the new nameplates, and I didn't have the bottom third there initially, so I was like, okay, I gotta put it there, but I'm not wrestling. I don't have a wrestling record. What kind of record could I do? I'm always killing them pizzas. Let me hit that up. So I did that. Not sponsored by pizza. But yes, for clarity, to defeat a pizza, it has to be a 10-inch or larger pizza. I have to eat it in one sitting. There is no setting it aside. There is no coming to finish later. I have to eat it in one sitting. If the pizza is compromised in a way that it cannot be eaten, say it gets dropped, something falls in it or whatever, that's a no contest. I don't finish the pizza, that's a loss. Yeah, your layout is very nice. Thank you. I've gone with a more simplistic approach. Before I had like I stronger borders that had more of the logo in it and stuff. I'm like, nah, I think less is more. When it comes to something like this, when it comes to wrestling, give me spot foo, baby. A little bit of everything is nice. Yeesh. I didn't catch her name. I was too busy putting myself over. Yeah, I might be DQ'd then. My last few sittings were 2 7-inch pizzas back to back. No, the thing is, like, that just doesn't count towards a record kind of thing. Like, for example, if there's a case where I have, like, a slice or two of pizza for lunch, that doesn't count as a part of a record. That's similar to, like, a dark match, an exhibition match kind of thing. With the pump kick, that was, wow, that might have been Jade's quickest win. I'd be on a losing streak, I think. I'm ready for it, Hex. As soon as he started talking, I'm like, okay, somebody's interrupting, probably Taya. Her suspension's got to be over, right? I get that. No, we're doing... So is this an open gauntlet? What's going on here? Interesting gear.
Jade Cargill with another challenger for the TBS Championship. We understand this woman, her name, Jen.
Oh, they're just racking up her record. Wow. I'm 3 weeks behind. Then, did you see the first Jade Taya match? I'm just here for the vibes. I feel that. I totally feel that. If you have it, Zoe, are you on mobile right now, or are you on your computer? I'm not sure if it's desktop or laptop, but in the case of your computer, full shows, fair enough. That's still something. On laptop, okay. Then you might be, if you want, you can jump in the gorilla position if you aren't already in there. You can watch the show along with us. There's Data. So is she going 60 right now, or are we doing this? Hold on. That'd be great if Taya came out right now. Cody Zoe. Hopefully it can process. I'm not sure if... I know having 2 streams running at once on a laptop can be a little rough. But if you can run it... Oh! There you go, Hex. We'll stop her now. Wait, we'll stop. She's like, no. I want this title match dropped. Never fear, I have ADHD. It'll be a breeze. Yes. Nice. Stop it. Stop it. Is this really about to happen? No, not right. Not on a taped TNT show, right? No, okay, this is just dropping her right now. She's not challenging for the title. That's been long overdue. Oh, that was so cathartic.
Who's that bitch? I'll see you at Double or Nothing. Wow.
You heard that one person in the room. You're suspended. Found the Jade Cargill fan. JK, there's a lot of them. What a jacket. Double or Nothing match announced, Taya versus Jade. Andrew or Double or Nothing. Yeah, and new, right, Briar? I think it's so, my bad. Hex, I think it's, well, I guess it doesn't. You have the name there. But yeah, I fully anticipate Taya winning. I was convinced she was winning on Dynamite until the match actually started. Botch typing Jade twice. No worries. Josh, you're putting it over. I appreciate that. Agree, Zoe. I appreciate hearing music. No, my balls. We just stole the Miz gimmick and made it better in the midst of 2 bars within a rap. The belt isn't about Tyler's waist of the pay-per-view. I'm gonna lose it. I don't blame you. It's long overdue. I totally get it. A lot of people want to wait till Statlander comes back. We can't do that. Taya's title reign, not Taya. Jade's title reign has already been way too long.
Billy Gunn, a true sports entertainer for over 30 years at this point. He's loving this.
Just too bad it doesn't stay in good shape anymore.
It's ridiculous.
A lot of people are really tired of the Jade's thing. I feel like Jade... Here's the thing, right? Like, they wanted to do this title reign to help Jade grow, in a way, it feels like. But at some point, it felt like she needed to lose the title to grow further, and has not happened. Eventually, yeah. Sorry, effectively, yeah. The reign is dragged on too long.
Excalibur with a great use of the word vociferous. Very nice. Stick around. He'll have you more for you.
That's what I'm saying. What she needs is stakes not involving a title. She needs something to help develop her character a little more. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. Garbage Shikos. I feel so gross saying it out loud. I'm sorry. Please understand my feelings about it. But yes, you take care. You have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. Ooh. Hefty shoulder barge. Come on. We don't need T-shirt Billy Gunn. We need scissor meat daddy ass.
I think he's performing under less stress.
Calm down, Ari.
Able to impose his own creative spirit.
She's already an attraction people want to see. The belt is meant to... Agreed. Agreed. Now, don't get me wrong. When you have something like a TBS championship, I get who you have it on is very important. But Taya can be a great representative all the same. We're about to get smacked.
Well, both of you are correct on that, and I think he's relaxed because he didn't have to worry about those brats anymore. Dragging his ass down. Premier athlete Tony Nese.
I love how everybody's trying to step up to Billy Gunn.
Now you made him mad. Watch out, brother. He's got 18 abs on his own.
Okay, so the shirt was just for a little gimmick here, huh?
Daddy ass. Come get you some.
Can you do it or not?
Look at that, sports entertaining.
Tony Nese.
Oh.
Shot at Billy Gunn. Billy takes Nese.
Big old slide slam. Slide slam. We love to hear it. Billy Gunn will be 60 this year. It's crazy. I want to be in that shape when I'm 60. That's nuts. Billy Gunn is like... Isn't Billy Gunn like the oldest or second oldest member of DX?
Really impresses me every time I see him.
Really, Zoe? That's awesome to hear. Because I know what it's like to have something grow on you that you never thought would grow on you. And it's like in terms of like an act or a show or whatever. I'm always concerned that if they go in too quickly, somebody's going to end up jamming one of their fingers or something. He really does look phenomenal, Craig. I know, right? And it's interesting because some people see it as he's just tagging along with the young acts. But He's so not. He's helped elevate them. He's helped give them an extra dimension that allowed them to flesh themselves out as an act even more than they would have been able to do if it just stayed the two of them. And you know what's great is it felt like an audible call. This wasn't always the plan. But the scissor me daddy ass line got way too over, and it never went away. Voices all around me. Did they get no data notifications? That's one thing I hate. Yeah, YouTube sometimes can be a little finicky about it. Voices all around me. Is that you, Michael? I take it that might be you, Mike. But no worries. That's why I also try to drop it on the Discord. I try to drop it on Twitter. We go all over the place flinging notifications because not all the time, not always, especially on a busy time like Friday evening, will notifications go out, especially for smaller channels. They really do prioritize that. Yes. Dope. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Zoe. A lot of hearts going around. It was just on your Discord watching stuff. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's right. That was Mike. But still, anybody who's watching the VOD or in the chat, you see Zoe's message. Take her advice. Join the Discord. There's even more notifications. There's even more fun. Even more wrestling to watch. We'll probably be doing stuff like that more often if it can be helped, is watching old wrestling like that. Rough. Every time, heart stop when it does that. What made you go from Twitch to here? There's a lot of things. For start, YouTube has automatic VOD playback. So in a case of a live watch along with a show that's premiering live, it's so much harder to sync up with me if you're watching. And in my experience, watch-alongs are really hard to enjoy when you're out of sync with the person you're watching along with. So my thought process is, with an automatic VOD playback available, you can sync up much easier with your show. There are other things as well as like VOD permanence, it being a single station that other content could go up on, and it being a platform that allows you to grow easier than Twitch, for example, because what I've come to learn is that Twitch is a great platform for pre-established communities. But in the case of trying to build a community, something like a YouTube has much greater reach. So yeah. And with that being the case, we are back. Some shows I'd suggest that are on YouTube that are free to watch. Ooh, yeah, and there you go. I will say this, though. I do like Twitch's chat interface a little bit more. I do wish that it was easier to get custom emotes. As it stands, I'm going to have to get to 1,000 subscribers to do that. Oh my god! I just double-checked. We're at 101 subs, y'all. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, to those who are watching, to those who came and went, thank you so much for getting us there. I've seen Kick. My friend actually recommended Kick, and if I get Streamlabs Prime and I'm able to stream on multiple platforms, then that's probably going to be one of them. But I'd also have to experience with streaming on multiple platforms to see how that works out for me and my system. Just saved a pinfall there. But yo, I mean, the first 10 are the hardest in any form of sight. Yeah, it really is. Each time the digits grow, you know, like 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, so on and so forth. Each time breaking through that threshold is increasingly difficult. Thank you so much, Craig. Oh man, when I saw that to do this channel at the beginning of the year, it only had like 5 subscribers on it. And man, I'm so happy that I've been able to get to this point so quickly. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you. Oh, there it is, the arrival. The drop. 2. The Acclaimed. Top of the chain. It's better than Twitch. You can watch more movies and TV shows. You can even the pay-per-views of MC. See people stream Backlash. Yo. Oh, you know what? They haven't gotten to Kick yet. That's a great thought process, but I would have to have the same layout be on everything. In terms of like to stream to multiple platforms, like it's not like I could have this layout on YouTube with no video footage and then have the actual Dynamite up on the screen on Kick. It'd have to be one or the other all the way across the board.
I'm not trying to get deleted. Well, that's
That's good news. And speaking of good news, I signed us up for the Double or Nothing Blackjack Battle Royal for the international title.
Oh my god! Finally, my pay-per-view debut!
Not you. But did you see what happened on Wednesday night? Finally, our plan is working. They recognize the Monstar that Powerhouse.
I think I heard as well because some Twitch people are out there.
For AEW
Ooh.
Collision.
Lockout.
What does that mean for us?
What, you weren't on the poster?
Guys, it's so exciting. Finally, another world for Hobbs to totally dominate.
Seriously, think about all the
Rough.
people he can lay out. Like Miro,
Buff Bagwell.
Oh, the Blue Meanie?
guys,
Tatanka.
guys. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
y'all.
All that matters is that on June 17th, the real story begins.
Who's that one guy with the beard? Oh, no worries, Zoe. It was the QTV segment.
Excalibur, and ladies and gentlemen, coming up a week from
He's
Sunday,
wrestling.
as we know, is Double or
Nice.
Nothing.
Hold on a sec.
Has been signed with a very special stipulation. And with that in mind, let's bring in Brother Zay along with Matt and Jeff, the Hardys. The crowd on their feet here.
Yes, QT. Glad we got a little QTV action there. It sounds like they're It sounds like they may be ditching Aaron Solo before long.
And I got a feeling, gentlemen, they're not through doing that in their career. No, they certainly aren't. And one man that hasn't forgotten
So how much further until we get the Broken Hardys?
Page, who enlisted the help of Austin and Colton Gunn. They threw out a challenge to Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Well, gentlemen,
Nah.
to lead
Nah.
the firm,
I got plans after the stream.
coming up in Double or Nothing, a very special stipulation close to your heart there, Matt Hardy.
I've thought about doing SmackDown watch-alongs, but
This match is official. It is the three of us versus the
there's a little
Asshole
few reasons why
and
not.
Ethan Page. And if we win this match,
I'll explain it in a second.
I'm going to be in charge of Ethan Page's contract, and that, my friend, is poetic justice. Hell to the yeah, y'all. Austin City Limits. Music is the universal language that we all understand, and we are writing our song about becoming the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, they're really setting out for it. Well, you gotta be soon, right? What, SmackDown being soon?
Yeah, okay, I boo myself too. I got my ass kicked by everybody in the ring, and I'm by myself, so please just hear me out, guys. I asked the Guns for help. I didn't ask them to come make a match or put my contract on the line or to keep this going. Matt, me and you have been at this for way
Agree,
too long.
Craig.
I'm done. We're done. Me and you, finished. Jeff, I barely know you. We just met, and I already did not enjoy the experience of getting Swanton bombed, so we're done.
This should be their passing the torch moment. I kind of agree, Craig.
Okay, we're done. You guys can trust me. Everything is fine. Zay, please tell your boys they can trust me. We're cool. You don't trust me. Why? Me and you are closer than them. What happened when Mark Quinn got hurt?
I'm with you,
Who
Craig.
answered those phone calls?
It's past time.
2 a.m. Who lied to you and said those girls were cute? Me. Me. Hey, and better yet, when you were backstage moaning and everyone said you look silly, who said that that was marketable? Who said keep doing it? Who went with you? Me.
I missed the channel points.
We're gonna become a tag
I get that.
team. The Moan event.
The Moan event! Yes!
I think you guys played me for a fool. And then we are where we are. So I say we just hug. You know what? No, we're hugging it now.
I get it. Wow.
You wanna hug? At least shake my hand like a man.
AEW is something else. I love AEW, man. It's
Oh, sneak attack. The Guns. Austin and Colton Gunn, the chair.
Damn, let's go full TNA on that joke and have him be the leader of the Mona then Mommy. Oh my gosh.
Ethan Page was a Trojan horse here. Boom! Right in the spine.
Rough.
Lower back. He just threw his hat into the crowd. That's despicable. The chair into the spine.
Damn, that was a very interesting way of playing them. I kind of dig it.
They're gonna break his neck. Too much.
The Monday Night. It is a trap. Indeed it was, Chris. Indeed it was. Oh! Oh! Wow, that chair fully caved.
That could have done permanent damage to the neck of Isaiah Cassidy.
You are never gonna moan again. Hell, who knows if you'll even wrestle again? We will see you guys.
Woof.
Or nothing.
Wow, man, he's talking about building more and more momentum. Everything we've seen tonight, guys.
Isaiah Cassidy getting pillmanized for real. That was rough. I feel like he really took that. It didn't look like the way that chair caved in. Like, I hope he protected his throat because that thing caved all the way underneath that weight. Yes, Jesse has moved on to do his own thing called Wrestle World. In fact, he's live right now. He just went live with the 2WC, I believe he's dubbed it now. I'll probably provide the link for that at the end of the stream, just to kind of send the love over that way. All things considered, I wouldn't be streaming at the same time as him if Rampage didn't decide to be at the same time as him. I blame hockey. Very dumb sport that spawned out of fighting. Can't tell me the other way around.
And you have something to say. Adam Cole is a coward, exactly what I said he was. You didn't see the Jericho Appreciation Society waiting to ambush Roderick Strong, but yet Adam Cole, supposed to be banned from the building, ends up 2-on-1 to beat the Ocho. Adam Cole is a coward. He is not a man of his word, and if he was here right now, I would beat his ass.
Don't say that. That's when he'll walk right out of the...
Hey, Jericho. Listen, if you want to fight me, I'm right here. But since you're too much of a coward to let me in the building, let me explain what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, only 200 checks the minute. As opposed to like Twitch's like 400, I think it is.
I am going to beat your ass, and trust me when I tell you, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, it's funny you say that, Cole, because the legal counsel, the agreement that I have that says you're banned for the building is now null and void. Because I am challenging you in Las Vegas, Double or Nothing, Chris
There it
Jericho
is.
versus Adam Cole in an unsanctioned match. So this legal agreement is now null and void. I guess you're allowed in the building again, Cole.
10 sports setting right now. Welcome, Zagam.
Damn right.
If that is how it's pronounced. Apologies if that was incorrect pronunciation.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, Cole just entered the Moody Center here in Austin. Where is he?
He's like, oh man, I guess I'm gonna fight now, huh? Look at that AEW is Jericho shirt.
Ready to fight.
Jericho with apps. It's just a wild thing to see. Feels weird having you call us by our YouTube names. I know. Yeah. But I'm not about to be like, alright everybody, synchronize your names, change your names to what they are on Twitch. Nah. Y'all be what you want to be where you want to be. I'll figure it out. Yes, welcome to Zycom. 10 sport setting. I'm sorry, I don't quite get what you meant by that though. 10 sports setting right now? Is that a reference to me taking a shot at hockey like I did? Because, yeah, get a little salty with it. But, I mean, like, I fully understand, but yeah. Yes, it is. Indeed. It's going to be coming out June 27th, 2 days after 2 days after Forbidden Door. It'll be... Yeah, it was confirmed through retailers by Fightful Select that that's looking like it's going to be the release date. Ten Swords is a broadcaster in Pakistan, I believe. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. That's awesome. We really do have we really do seem to have a bit of an international reach here. Huge Philadelphia Flyers. You're a huge Philadelphia Flyers and Carolina Hurricanes fan. Are those hockey teams? My bad, Chris. I didn't mean to like get so hostile about hockey if you were a hockey fan yourself, but I'm just like, it's in my way of enjoying wrestling and in a consistent scheduling. It was hopefully definitely nothing 4 to 6 hours like the last few years. It'd be about 5 to 5.5 hours, yeah. Because if you're counting the pre-show, because the main card would go a little bit over 4 hours itself, and the pre-show is an hour, so yeah. Old sports better, not HD. Yeah, I can get that. It's funny you say that. We have a friend of ours on the Discord who just earlier was letting us know that he feels like the older look of wrestling is a little bit cooler than like the new HD format. Which, you know, is just a product of the times, really. But I get that. Wrestling has this weird thing of holding on to certain retro elements. Like, you can see a lot of 80s influence in pro wrestling even today. Like, just general 80s culture. Crying at the thought. The reason I got into ice hockey was in college reporting on VGK. Oh, really? Reporting on VGK? Is that like a local team of yours? Crying at the thought. Yeah, Zoe, it is rough for those who aren't braced for it. But I hype myself up on energy drinks and I am ready for it. I spend solid money on those pay-per-views. I'm going to enjoy them. Although, with NordVPN, I do end up going to the UK and do it. Oh, we're back. Nice. Oh, I missed the boom line. Dang it. I see. Chris, you wanted this. Put him on blast. We missed the boom. I apologize for missing the boom. I could rewind, but I'm not about to put everybody out of sync like that. Oh, here he comes. The UK, we'd love to see it. Vegas Golden Knights. Ah. That security guard, I think, what's his name? Wormus Prime or something like that. Best card so far for another one. We got the 4 Pillars 4-way for the AEW World Championship. Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, MJF. We got TBS title, Taya Valkyrie versus Jade Cargill. TNT title ladder match, Christian Wardlow. Anarchy in the Arena, Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite. Let's see. Relevant C. Is that one of the wrestlers out there? I think there's a couple others. Get off me. Anarchy in the ring, but it really is, Michael. That's gonna be wild.
From the Mogul Embassy, how would things go when these two men collide?
A 34-year veteran has had over 2,700 matches in 5 different decades.
Look like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
I dig this theme. Hey there, Jimmy. I believe I got about Rampage. Who all has won? In the opener, Blackpool Combat Club got the win over Best Friends. Oh, sorry, Best Amigos. Jade Cargill beat somebody and then challenged another jobber and beat them as well. And then Taya Valkyrie came out, dropped her ass. And
This is going to be a tough test for both competitors here
Got it.
tonight in our main event.
then I'm literally just blanking on the match we just watched. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then Acclaimed. Acclaimed in action against the Varsity athletes.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, 230 pounds. Will they call him the Natural? Dustin.
Austin Dave. Oh, that's right. He's wrestling in his hometown right now. Yep. Acclaimed really. I was just blanking out on the Acclaimed match. I don't know why.
He's been reinvigorated, JR.
He certainly has. That's I think, a testament to the great chemistry that these two men have.
But yes, welcome, Jimmy. Nice to see you, kid.
30 years as a pro. And he's just built a strong relationship with a guy that I
Really quick, if you haven't already, y'all, do please drop a thumbs up on the video. Very much appreciated. It helps us out a lot. Especially at this random time for the stream. It's very much out of our typical schedule.
First step, and that first step attacked Dustin Rhodes immediately.
sure did.
Coming up on Sunday, May 28th, it's AEW's Double or Nothing live on pay-per-view from the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. MJF, Sammy Guevara.
And then, oh, here we go. They're going to give us a rundown of it right now.
AEW World Championship, the TNT Championship on the line in a ladder match when Wardlow takes on Christian Cage. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett will challenge FTR for the AEW.
There we go. Tag title. That I was missing that.
Briscoe is a special guest referee.
This is a bit of a strange matchup, but I get it though, because this is a byproduct of the Keith Lee Swerve feud.
Taya Valkyrie challenges Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship, the AEW International Championship.
There we go. Also, International Championship Blackjack Battle Royal.
And it'll be an unsanctioned match between Chris Jericho and Adam Cole. And coming up this
Oh my gosh, it's not even going to be a lights out match. It's going to be an unsanctioned match. Specifically, because Jericho's got to get that little rub. I mean, he wasn't in the second ever, not the first ever, but still.
AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR and Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta will challenge the Lucha Brothers for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Tony Khan will
Dynamite's looking lit next week.
of AEW's Collision on June 17th. Taya Valkyrie goes one-on-one with Lady Frost. We will hear from Absolute Rick.
Yes, but again, the changes are out of their control. I get it. For those of us who are very used to having a regulated schedule, it messes with us a lot. But yeah, you see, that's exactly it, Jimmy. It's not Tony Khan's doing. It's the network's doing. They're going, well, we're going to broadcast hockey at this time instead of your show. Here's one of the other time slots we'll be willing to show your show during. And he's got to pick that.
That'll turn things around in a big way.
I didn't even catch that bit. I can't believe I tuned. Wow, I just have not been with it today, I guess. Ooh, he's leaking. Yeah, I really have been, honestly. Maybe that's because I got woken up by power going out and stuff like that. And after that, hit the gym. We watched that pay-per-view earlier on the Discord.
Dustin Rhodes, his head inadvertently colliding with the camera and getting opened up. That could be a huge difference maker in this match.
Yeah, that's going to slow Dustin down significantly. Here's the thing. I look at this matchup and I feel like Bishop Kaun should get the win, but I know based on the fact that Dustin was about to beat Swerve clean before... No, don't do this.
See how unsteady Dustin Rhodes is, and now Kaun.
Oh.
Hitting the camera and opening up the head is one thing. That neck breaker may have been the final blow. And
You're telling me Cody's brother is still wrestling? Yup, that's him right there. Well, with Cody young, I guess someone had to bleed a lot. Well, it wasn't that Mox's job for a while. I think this might just be a Rhodesism.
He's still able to defend himself.
But he is bleeding profusely here on the right side of his head. be in the left side too, with that red paint. Not so. Look at it in the back now, back of the head bleeding.
Oh my gosh, is he? No, I think he may have just laid back on the blood. If he's bleeding out of the back of the head too, that's sketch. Why do that to yourself?
Boy, I tell you, this harkens back to the days of Dustin's dad, the American Dream. His face more often than not seemed to be a crimson man.
Night of Champions is happening, and yes, I will be doing a watch along of it. All things considered. I know some people might not be a fan of that concept, but an option maybe you could do is live stream replays of Rampage at a different time on YouTube.
I think scar tissue or not, when he hit that camera,
They could, but I think that also that would get in the way of exclusivity rights with Warner Brothers Discovery. That's why they canceled Dark and Elevation, because they got exclusivity rights to AEW content. So, well, AEW broadcasting specifically. So, they wouldn't be able to do that on YouTube anymore. No, Ring of Honor is just Ring of Honor just airs on Thursdays at 7 p.m. on Honor Club. If I didn't have D&D on that night at night and time, I'd probably do a watch-along stream of it. But you can join our own Cameron Zebra, that one Canadian Zebra, who hosts a watch party Thursday every week on the Discord. So if Ring of Honor is your cup of tea, that's how you can get your fix. Apparently yesterday's episode was banging, but I have yet to see it. Probably won't be able to watch it until late tonight or tomorrow morning. They canceled Dark and Elevation? Yes, because Rampage is going to serve more as a televised version of that. And Ring of Honor will be where all the indie talent get their opportunities. Dang, they like almost clomped heads.
You can see the blood all over the mat here tonight.
This match has taken a drastic and intense turn.
What is that Nana's wearing? It's like bejeweled headband.
In his hometown of Austin, Texas.
Yes, do join the Discord. Thank you so much, Zoe. Do join the Discord if you haven't already.
Dustin got bloodied up by an inadvertent run-in with a camera.
And he has been leaking.
In fact, a little
His face is a crimson man.
little white noise there. Well, kick out at 1. Okay, sure.
He won't quit. He will not quit.
I mean, I get that kind of, but at the same time, I don't know. I like, because Rampage is kind of like their Sunday Night Heat, and they're going to be using it to feature younger talent, as opposed to just being the third hour of Dynamite.
Flip the switch, if you will.
Fire you up. Uppercut connects. Kaun charges.
Some scribble. Hey, do some scribble. Hey, Axe! What's up, bud? How goes? It's the last episode of Dark Elevation. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I didn't actually watch them, now that I think about it. Never got around to it. Shit, Dustin, yes! Dustin in the main event against Bishop Kaun, 1/3 of the embassy. Well, and member of the Mogul Embassy. 1/3 of the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions.
Dustin, not done yet. To the midsection.
There it is. Hey, Willie Rally Sport. Nice to see you. Willie Rally Sport. Will Rally Sport. There we go. Got it out. Keep throwing the I all over the place in the name. Hello. How do? I'm glad you're able to swing by on this earlier edition of Rampage. It's just after midnight for you, so it's not egregiously late. It's not 3 a.m. It's Rally. Okay, I'll just go at Rally. You got it. Easier. It's 12:20. Yeah, for sure. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Axe? How you been, fam? It's nice to see you. Oh, did you not hear? Okay. Wasn't sure if it was caught, but yes, it's nice to see you, fam. How you been? Glad you were able to swing by. This earlier edition of Rampage seems to have been beneficial for some. Oh, that's a flag. Okay, I was like, what's that? Is that a Cuban flag on his side? That's dope. Yep, pretty much, Rally. That's sports' fault. It seems a lot of people feel like it's just a decision it's made on Tony's part, but it's unfortunately a network thing. National sports are always going to matter to the network more than, I guess wrestling will. Because even Dynamite got affected. There it is. Got it. Even then, Dynamite got hit with it for the longest time. But when they moved over to TBS, it helped. And I think if Rampage moved over to TBS, that would probably help as well. But they're determined to keep AEW programming on TNT. Like, there's Brian Cage. Yeesh. It's actually hockey this time, it seems, Rally. And I'm like, hockey? America doesn't care about hockey, does it? But I guess it does.
Helpless Dustin is getting decimated, physically dissected, and oh look who's sauntering up the stairway and into the ring.
And here he comes, just looting. Where's Keith Lee? Oh, he's got to get his own entrance, so he went to the back. Oh, it is basketball this time. Okay, my bad. Huh. It's been hockey for like the last 3 weeks. I suppose I should not have been... I should not have just assumed. How big is Brian Cage? Yeah, oh no. Brian Cage is like a unit. Here's an idea. AEW. I kind of get where you're coming from, but Ring of Honor is kind of serving as its feeder system at the moment. I think Rampage is more of their Sunday night heat. And also, I don't think they want to feature other companies' talent in that regard, just because like that's their talent to develop in that regard. Brian Cage and Soup. Brian Cage is like is a different kind of unit. Some Swerve Lee, yep, and they still haven't had that blow-off match. The turn happened in December. It was originally supposed to happen at Revolution, but then an Iron Man match was decided upon. Woof. Oh? Brian Cage. Oh my god! Oh, the chair wasn't quite in place. I went with what they were going for. I'd love to see Cage versus... Brian Cage versus... Didn't that actually happen? I think that happened last year for the TNT title. I could be wrong. That may have been Cage and Wardlow. Yeah, Rally, I'm with you there. She just kind of seems to be in her own world, and that's why I feel like she needs to lose this title, because it's very clear they don't want her to work with them because they don't want to put her over them, and they don't want them to beat Jade either. But Jade needs to drop this title and start developing some more layers to her character. Oh, he just stood on him. What a stance. Damn. If that wasn't a great shot. I think Jade is going to be on Collision, actually. Well, Jade is going to be a champion, so Jade will be on both. Swerve looks so badass right there for some reason. Just the shirtless red pants look. I don't know what it is. We're missing our third member of the embassy, but oh well. I disagree, Rally. I think the feud has been decent. The last few weeks, there's really nothing happened because Ty has been suspended because of her behavior in dropping the referee. The thing I didn't like specifically is that she attacked Aubrey for little to no reason. And that's where, just to justify the suspension, and I don't think that was necessary. Yeah, I like Swerve's music as well. I specifically like the remix that's been his entrance theme these last few months. Collision being 2 hours should make noob. No, I don't think so. The company has plenty of belts already. The fact that they struggle to feature their 7 championships on their 3 hours of programming, then to add like 3 to 4 more championships with only 2 more hours of programming, I don't think would be a good idea for them, to be honest. Maybe one day we can get to that, but I firmly believe that AEW would suffer from having a second world championship. It's a lot of AEW. The thing is, a lot of people don't realize that AEW started with a very strict plan that was supposed to follow through with years and years to come. And of course, plans have to change to some degree, but a lot of things have happened that have really gotten in the way of that. And they're doing their damnedest to kind of course correct that. So they have a very specific mentality in their approach. We're wrestling fans, different wrestling opinions. That's why wrestling is cool. Collision. Yes, Collision is 2 hours. It has been announced. Yeah, no, I get you, Rally. That's exactly why I like it. I love people coming in here because I get a lot of different perspectives, and it helps me, get used to how many different perspectives there are in wrestling, because for the longest I've only seen like a very small bubble of the wrestling world. But yes, thank you all so much for stopping by. Y'all do take care. As you just saw there on the graphic, I will be going live tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. BST, with a podcast I dubbed Gablash. It's just literally going to be pretty much what we're doing right now, but the topics can be anything with no wrestling in the background. We're just going to shoot the shit about the wrestling world as it is. So yeah, I'm going to see how that goes. It's a little experimental thing, but otherwise, I'll catch y'all around. I realized I wasn't caught up. 11 minutes behind? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Max. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn. It happens to the best of us, Axe. Yeah, that's the downfall about the YouTube automatic playback, because if you could... It's just an accidental finger slip. LOL, all good. No. I'm glad you could stop by, Axe. Do drop a thumbs up if you haven't already, please. And, take care. Bye, y'all. Peace.